We're back here on FSI Field, and we're joined by Richmond Flying Squirrels outfielder Jacob Heyward. Jacob, thanks so much for coming out and joining us today.
Thanks, Trey. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, Jacob's been with the Flying Squirrels for all of this 2019 season. It's your first season at the AA level, and what's AA been like for you so far?
It's been a journey. It's been fun. Been a huge learning experience. Just going through the ups and downs and dealing with the atmosphere and the work ethic every day, and dealing with pretty much big league day in, day out. It's definitely fun though.
What's it like to walk out there on the field? For you playing in left field quite a bit this season, to jog out there in front of some nights 10,000 fans who are pulling for you.
Yeah, it's definitely better than any other stadium in the Eastern League. Probably any other stadium in minor league baseball. It's a different feeling. I think even the away team feels it. When we step out on the field, and it's just great to hear the crowd always screaming for you and rooting for you and cheering for you. So it's fun. It's
kind of a little miniature preview of what life would be like playing in front of a major league crowd, right? That's the ultimate goal.
Yeah, no doubt, man. I've been to the College World Series, and I would say this is probably the closest thing that I've been to the College World Series, and that's pretty exciting.
They say Omaha, you went to the College World Series, you played for the University of Miami, and you guys had a pretty good run. You came through with some big moments as well in your College World Series trip. What's Omaha like for people who've never been? Because they say you can't really describe it.
Yeah, I can't describe it, man. Sometimes it's a blur, and sometimes it's not. I really look back at it, and I can't even believe I was there, because we were so focused on winning. And but it's fun, man. The people there are great. The fans are great. The atmosphere, ESPN, everybody does a great job for you and treats you like superstars there, so it was great.
Here in 2019, you were selected as an Eastern League All-Star. There were a lot of your teammates who were in that game as well, and of course we hosted it in Richmond. So what was it like to play in the Eastern League All-Star game, to be selected as an All-Star, but also to get to do it at the Diamond with a bunch of your teammates, your Richmond teammates, and in front of the hometown crowd?
It was awesome. Coming up to the plate, and they say you're Richmond Flying Squirrels, Jacob Heyward. Everybody knows that's your hometown guy. Being able to hit a home run in that thing was amazing. I had my family there. I had so many family members there, and then just being there for the fans and doing it for the fans. I feel like they've done so much for me, and sometimes they don't see me as into showing it back to them as much on the field because I'm so focused on the game. But to do that, it really felt good to do that for them, and it was definitely an honor to be out there for them.
Now, the Diamond can be a little bit hard to hit the ball out of. It's not really friendly for home runs. But on the biggest stage of the season, you got into one, drove a home run over the left field wall in the 2019 Eastern League All-Star game. Did you know it off the bat?
I know I put a good swing on it. I know I have good enough power to get it out with an easy swing, but still at the same time, you never know. So I really wasn't worried about getting a double because it was an All-Star game. I was like, if he catches it, I'm just chilling. I'm just going to go right back to the dugout. So I was going to take my time, and I saw it, and I was happy it went out.
Now, in that All-Star game, you homered. The Western Division ends up winning. You and your Flying Squirrels teammates were some pretty major contributors in that All-Star game win, but you came away with the Eastern League All-Star Game Most Valuable Player Award. What did that mean for you?
Just honor. It was an honor. There's so many good players out there, and to do that in front of the hometown was great, and to do that in front of my family and friends who traveled to see me and visit me and show their love was great. It's just an honor, and it was fun.
We're talking, of course, with Jacob Heyward of the Richmond Flying Squirrels, an outfielder playing his first season with us in Richmond this year. And Jacob, this season for you on the field in the regular season games, the games that count in the win-loss columns, you've been leading the team in runs driven in this season. You're the RBI leader on the team this year. What do you think goes into driving in runs, to trying to get runners in?
Sometimes it's giving yourself up for the team in certain situations. Sometimes I'm trying to get a runner over in certain ways when I know I'm not feeling too hot at the plate. But it ends up being a hit or something like that. I don't know. It's everything. The consistency of having players on base for you to get runs in. I'm in a spot usually where there's always going to be somebody in front of me on base. I got guys like Jalen Miller and Janesui Fargas stealing bases and getting to second or stealing third base with less than 2 outs. So it definitely makes it a lot easier for me. Just focus on putting the ball in play and making more contact to get the run in.
Now, another big part of your game this year has been walks. We're going to talk some more about that a little bit later as this episode of Flying Squirrels Insider continues in just a bit. Welcome back to FSI Field. We're joined by Flying Squirrels outfielder Jacob Heyward. And when we were last talking to you, Jacob, we were talking about some of the areas of your game this year that have been strengths for sure. And well, the walks this season have definitely been that. You've always walked quite a bit in your career, but it seems to have been taken to a new level this season.
Yeah, it's definitely been taken to a different level. You got better umpires in this league than high and low A, so that definitely made it easier for me to lay off certain pitches.
And, well, Jacob just set the new franchise record for walks in a season just about a week ago. Yeah, congratulations on that, first of all. What is it that drives you to get walks? What is it what's the importance of getting on base that way for you?
I mean, it's really not walks to me, per se. It's more of just getting a good pitch to hit and not giving the pitcher too much credit and just getting a good pitch to hit. And a lot of guys try to fool you because you have strength or certain things like that. So just try to get a good pitch to hit, and if it's not there, it's not there.
So there are a few elements in working a walk that we want to discuss today, and well, one of them in batting in general is timing. Mm-hmm. And so for you, what exactly is timing? Yeah,
so like whenever the pitcher breaks his hands, is about to come down, that's when I start to get back, and everything just flows in there naturally after that.
How does that work with like your leg kick? You see the pitcher up in the air, he's breaking here. Where are you?
So I mean, once he's breaking, I'm back. And then once the ball is about halfway, I should be attacking. My foot should be coming down.
Another part of this, of batting in general, again, is pitch recognition. And pitchers have a lot of different pitches that they work with. You've got the fastballs, curveballs, sliders, changeups. At what point, once we're getting here, what are you looking for to pick up what the pitch is, and at what point are you usually having a grasp of what that is?
Usually, I mean, for me, I'm always looking fastball, and I adjust to anything else. But once you see something, you usually pick it up halfway, or sometimes if it's a curveball, you pick it up out of the hand, just popping up out of the hand. Or if it's a slider, you can see it kind of halfway of the spin. Yeah, it's pretty much that, and just got to understand where certain pitches are to lay off of.
So location's the next element of what we want to discuss. So you see, we'll say a fastball's coming in. You see a fastball coming in inside?
Yeah, for the most part, I'm letting it go.
Yeah.
To me, it's not a good pitch to hit, and it's harder for guys to throw inside part of the plate for strikes.
Because you see a fastball coming away?
For away, I'm swinging. I'm getting a good swing off because that's either something I can get my arms extended, and then it's usually going to be either outside, sinker is going to come back over the plate, or just tail off a little bit. I can handle that.
A slider, right? Coming to the outside edge of the plate.
If it's outside edge of the plate, I'm just letting that go. I'm only seeing sliders or breaking balls just start middle in to me, so I can see more of the plate.
Curveball up here? Right?
If it's hanging, yeah. If it's hanging up here, it's
right.
by. Yeah.
Let's see some pitches come in and see how your strike zone awareness is looking tonight. Got that one right over the plate. All right. That one's outside. We're laying off of the one outside. Breaking ball going away. That one's coming in.
Yeah,
getting a little on the hands.
That's something to drive though. That's a little in.
A little bit inside. Okay.
A little in too.
He's got a 3-ball count now.
And that was out of the plate.
No walks this time, but he's got an opposite field double.
Yeah.
Jacob, thanks so much
Appreciate
for joining
it.
us, man. Thanks for
Trey.
coming and teaching us a little bit today. Thanks to my partner, Jake Eisenberg. Thanks to our entire crew helping us out here, and thanks to you for tuning in for this week's episode of Flying Squirrels Insider. Plenty more coming up on the next episode, last episode of the season, and a couple more games of the Diamond, so come out and join us at the ballpark soon. Thanks so much. We'll talk to you again in a couple weeks.